Hello everyone, welcome back to Monster Camp. We are trying to date Joy at the moment. So far we've only got one of the answers wrong when it's come to like our different dating scenarios. We've been given a creative palette cocktail which has changed all of the images at each location to a piece of artwork, which is very cool. And last drink we got was a stat boost again. I managed to use my skills to pick the correct drink this time, so that's great. And all of my stats are super high, which is nice. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna go first today, but I kind of want to see what the other pictures are. So I've already seen the Scout HQ, I think, and the woods. So I'm curious about the lake, and that's my lowest stat at the moment. So let's go to the lake. Ooh, I've seen that piece of art before, I feel like. That day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake. You find a comic book. You pick it up, but it's so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad, since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface, but before getting there you drown a little, and some lake water gets in your mouth. Gross. You swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish, and +2 fun? What was that doing there? You're rubbing tanning oil on Joy and motor oil on Calculester when your horny activity is interrupted by Damien screaming at a sandcastle again.
Fight me, dude!
What do you mean you don't have flaming hot Cheetos? I'm your king, and I demand Cheetos as tribute.
Damien, please, unlike myself, most inanimate objects are incapable of understanding or producing speech.
I'm not talking to the sandcastle, I'm talking to my subjects inside the sandcastle.
The world is at risk again.
There are people inside the sandcastle, and they're your subjects. Come on, Cal, this is an emergency.
Joy and Calculester dash over to Damien's sandcastle. You follow behind, spilling oil everywhere.
Is this a cabin?
Fascinating. This sandcastle truly is swarming with tiny humanoids. Where did you acquire this civilization?
These are citizens of Smalltopia. I found them in the yard at Spooky High and graciously agreed to be their king.
He's a despot, cries one of the tiny people. We were a representative democracy before he came along.
I knew they would die without my enlightened leadership over summer, so I packed them all up in a lunchbox and brought them to camp. But I built them this castle.
It was a massacre, cries another one of the tiny people. That lunchbox didn't even have air holes.
Duh! If air can get in, so can deadly diseases. I was protecting you.
We used to have hospitals and universities, despairs another tiny person. But now all we have is a mountain of sand and broken dreams. Our society is ruined.
Ugh, these guys have been such a bummer since I brought them here. It's like they're not even grateful. I've tried everything. Threatening them, paying a Ravi to threaten them, threatening to pay a Ravi to threaten them again.
What about, I don't know, digging them an irrigation system? Or supplying them with microcomputers and learning software?
Oh, good idea. Then I could threaten to take those things away if they don't stop moping. That'll cheer them up.
That was sad.
You know what? How about Cal and I focus on improving the Smalltopian infrastructure? You can help by
This is delicate. If Damien's not allowed to help, he will definitely go apeshit, but most of his ways of helping involve going apeshit anyway. Quick, give him a non-destructive way to improve Smalltopia. Help him find some beach-appropriate decoration for the castle. He can't fuck that up, right? That might be creativity. Choose some hermit crabs, they can be small people neighbours. I'm gonna go with this, beach-appropriate decoration.
That's just my work!
Finally, someone who appreciates my aesthetic sensibilities.
Oh, yeah. Your aesthetic sensibilities. You have those, and I appreciate them.
I am happy!
I am not programmed to understand aesthetics, and therefore I can only assume that Damien's are excellent.
I appreciate everyone's confidence. And check it out, I've already found the perfect shell decoration. It's funny because it looks like a dick.
We don't want a huge dick on top of our horrible sandcastle, cried the citizens of Smalltopia. We reject phallic symbolism as a relic of the patriarchy.
Bye, losers.
Oh, there's no pleasing these people. Come on, Hugo. Let's find a shell that doesn't look like a dick, I guess.
You search the beach for hours and finally find the perfect shell. It is haunting in its symmetry, and the sun plays off its surface in a mesmerising rainbow pattern. You wait until the Smalltopians are asleep. They sleep way more often than regular-sized people because they're so tiny, and place the shell in the middle of their town square. It's actually just a square Damien drew in the sand with a stick, but one thing at a time. The citizens awake 30 minutes later and are mesmerised by this mysterious new art object in the midst of their city. Their artists are inspired by its ethereal curves, their mathematicians are inspired by its intricate ratios. No aspect of Smalltopian culture is left untouched by the majesty of the shell, from architecture to music to atomic physics. Goodness, Smalltopia appears to be undergoing a renaissance. They've even developed a cruel plutocracy, just like an Italian Renaissance.
I underestimated you.
Wow, Damien. I'm sorry I ever doubted your aesthetics. This is truly phenomenal. I don't know. I think we should have gone with the dick shell.
Thanks to a single shell, Smalltopia is catapulted into the atomic age in a matter of minutes. They develop nuclear weapons and threaten to use them on Damien if he doesn't leave them alone.
Fucking metal.
No, wait! Never mind, this is awesome! I've been trying to get them to build nukes for ages. Thanks, everybody.
You help Joy and Calculus to dig aqueducts while Damien taunts the Smalltopians into nuking his face. Everyone's happy. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Okay.
Let's go take a nap.
So we're not going to be able to see all of the pictures, so we have to choose between bold and charm. I want to see what creepy picture it is. Okay, charm is more geared towards Joy, I would think, but I want to see what the picture is in bold. Ooh, cool. That's very cool. Okay. You decide to get your tarot cards ready while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service said it'd be fun. The first card she flips over shows a photorealistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good? You ask the psychic. She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes into the darkness. It's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and a fun new phobia. Later, you're helping Joy test out some of her latest potions. You down a mysterious vial of green bubbling elixir and wait to feel its effect.
Did it work, Hugo? Do you feel any less horny?
Joy leans in super close, checking your pupils for dilation. You shake your head. The potion didn't work. You're still super horny. Either that or you're just in love with Joy.
You would make an interesting love
whatever.
interest.
That potion is only effective about 40% of the time. Plus, I think I might actually miss your rampant horniness if you were cured. I guess you're growing on me. Oh, by the way, you should come to my show tonight. Remember my Screamo band? Pentagram? I'm the lead singer. Damien and Dahlia are backup? Well, we've got a gig. We're playing at Shit Church. You know, that super shitty bar that they built in an abandoned church? A lot of people confuse Shit Church with the other nearby church/bar, Arse Chapel, but Shit Church has way more ghosts, and the drinks are half price after 11. You should come tonight, although one of those potions I give you has a rare side effect that makes you turn into a literal bull, so if you're busy, I get it.
Holy shit, Joy just invited you to her show. That's basically a date. This is your chance to show her how serious you are about having sex with her by being Ventagram's #1 fan. Ventagram is pretty popular though. Chances are there'll be tons of horny fans at the show. You'll have to distinguish yourself from the crowd to get Joy to notice you. That night you show up to shit church. It's fucking terrifying. The whole bar is filled with ghosts, Screamo fans and Catholic priests. You can't tell if everyone is speaking in tongues or if they're just really drunk. Also, there are no bathrooms, just wormholes to hell that people are pissing directly into. Yep, this bar is definitely the most terrifying single location you've ever been in. It's the perfect place for a Screamo show. And look, there's Ventagram.
What a joy to see you.
Looks like you showed up, Hugo. I'm happy that you're here and that I didn't accidentally turn you into a bull. You would have been a cute bull there.
Fucking metal!
Hugo, guard your eyes because Ventagram is about to rip them out with sound. Ventagram shreds.
Ventagram forever!
Indeed, we're gonna wage war with your body and sound. With sound? Come on, Damien. Let's beat the shit out of each other to warm up.
Booty calls.
Thanks for coming, Hugo. We're about to go on, so I should change into my outfit. If you're an extra enthusiastic fan, you can only take it off after the show. God, you're in love with this hot feminist witch, and Ventagram's about to start. What's your strategy for being the most awesome fan of all time? Any fan can clap and cheer. You'll celebrate Ventagram's greatness by performing a blood pagan ritual in their honour. That could be bold, maybe. Or fun, or creativity, I don't know. An average fan would wear a t-shirt with the band's name on it, but you're no average fan. You'll wear a t-shirt with the band members' social security numbers. I feel like that's the right answer, but I want to do this one. I want to do the blood ritual, so I'm going to do the blood ritual. Yes! You know exactly what to do. A pagan sacrifice ritual. It'll ensure that this gig goes well and prove that you're the greatest fan ever. Just one problem. Who should you sacrifice? You see a random person standing in the corner of the bar. He looks kind of smart. You approach him and ask him who he would sacrifice in a bloody pagan ritual. Psh! Don't bother me with such nonsense, filthy peasant. I'm the most influential music critic in the world, and I've already decided to give Ventagram a scathing review just to be mean. Bwah! Wow, this guy is practically begging to be sacrificed. You get to work right away. A little later, the lights go down. A spotlight illuminates Joy in the middle of the stage. She looks confident, powerful, and hot. Apparently, being in a band is sexy. Who knew?
This is Ventagram!
Hey, shitheads! We are Ventagram! We are here to fuck you up and eat men's organs. Wait, what the fuck? Is that a pagan sacrifice circle in the middle of the dance floor? Joy looks down and sees the giant pentagram you've drawn on the floor with blood. You've tied the music critic to the pentagram and stabbed him multiple times in the face. That is so fucking hardcore. Let's shred, Ventagram. We're going to get you soaked in sound, bitches. The crowd goes wild. Ventagram starts playing and their music activates the sacrifice circle. The portal opens to another dimension. Monstrous tentacles issue forth. The demon tentacles start torturing the critic. Amazingly, their demonic streaks and the critic's screams of pain intermingle perfectly with Ventagram's music. It's a feast of horror and pain and hardcore metal. This is true Screamo. The crowd loves it. Even the critic starts cheering and applauding. This is the best show I've ever seen in my life, which is now at an end. Ventagram forever! Joy finishes the show with an 8-minute power ballad that literally kills the music critic. Afterwards, she invites you to drink with the band. Fuck yeah, you're a groupie.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa. You guys, somebody recorded a whole show and posted it. Even the part where the critic guy said we ruled. And that tentacle ripped his arms off. Sick.
This is a takeover!
Look, people are even tweeting us, asking to be sacrificed at our next show. We should definitely make sacrificing audience members like a thing. Oh, we should. It's all because Hugo is such a good fan. Seriously though, that other fan would make a fucking pagan sacrifice for us.
What a plot twist.
See, this is why I have a secret crush on Hugo. Whoa, I'm a little tipsy. Thank the goddess I didn't say that out loud.
Joy is the most adorable person you've ever seen. You two hang out at Shit's Church together the whole night. It's tons of fun, and Joy even coaxes one of the tentacle monsters into giving you an erotic massage. Hot. Oh, and the tentacle slime gives you +3 charm. Here we go. Who will be your summer love? Joy. Will you go to the meteor shower with me, Joy?
Okay.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. What's that? You want me to be your summer fling?
You would make an interesting love interest.
Well, Joy X Hugo arc definitely has potential. The romance, the drama, the stakes, the physical comedy.
That was magic.
Yes, a relationship between us would be, dare I say, enchanting. No, sorry, that was a little lame. But yeah, I'd love to watch the meteor shower with you.
I could see a love arc happening.
Oh. The meteor shower was magical. You showed interest in the many times Joy saved reality, and she loved to share those stories with you. She even showed you many of the magic weapons and arcane artifacts from her adventures. And you ended up learning that at least 3 of them can be used as sex toys. Okay, we didn't get any new special stuff this time, but I think the drink should count as a new item, so let's do this ending and then we'll have a look at what's new. Before we knew it, those days were gone. It felt like a hot minute and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in stores for us. Now I'm older, I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned into tragedies sung for centuries, wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Okay. Ooh, unlocked. You just unlocked the all brains. Cool. Let's have a look at the new stuff. So we've got a new ending, because I don't think I've won with Joy before. Yeah, there we go. Oh, how cute. Let's look at all the variations, shall we? Yeah. Cool. New backgrounds. So we've got so I think if we'd gone to the other one, then maybe maybe this might have been the charm one actually, because it's like a Colosseum. I don't know, but that's cool. Let's look at the drinks. It's probably going to be the artist palette one. Yeah, the classical palette. And then we've got the wood carving machete. Whoops. And the sleeping bag. Cool. Well, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed dating Joy with me, and I will see you at the next video. Bye for now.